Hello everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. Today we have Dynamics eShop with us, and Naveen is going to be talking about a fully integrated all-in-one e-commerce solution for Dynamics NAV 365. And we just ask, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get them into the questions box and we'll get them called out toward the end of the webinar. And yes, we do record all of our webinars, so this will be available by the end of the week on our website at innovia.com for you to review again or share with anyone who is interested. And so now I'll turn it over to Naveen and he'll start our presentation.
Okay, great. Thanks, Angie, and thanks for the opportunity. So again, as Angie said, today's webinar is basically about a all-in-one integrated e-commerce solution, and our product name is Dynamics eShop. So eShop is basically a all-in-one integrated e-commerce solution. So that is what I'm going to be presenting, and we're going to talk about different aspects of the product, like it comes with different modules, different feature sets. So we're going to talk about that and also talk about the out-of-the-box features and the real-time demo of the product with some real-time transactions. Okay, so again, like I'll just run through a few slides just to give you an overview of the product, and then I'll jump into the actual product demo. So what eShop? eShop is a fully integrated e-commerce solution for Dynamics NAV as well as for the Dynamics 365 Business Central. So the eShop comes out of the box with a full web store as well as real-time integration to your NAV system. So eShop is not just a connector. Actually, it's a full-fledged ready-made web store and a marketing website with a full integration to NAV. And the eShop utilizes a standard NAV web services to communicate. So all the business logic that already exists in NAV is readily available on the website. So your key elements like your products, categories, customers, the specific prices, contract prices, promotions, and the availability of the inventory is all maintained in NAV and displayed onto the website. So if there is any changes in the prices, those will immediately be reflected on the website. And if there are any customized business logic added in NAV, that can be available on the website. So because website is using NAV as a core engine, so all your key processes, your key contracts are all maintained only in NAV and displayed on the website. So NAV is your primary master database, and it's a single truth for the website. And one of the key features of eShop is a fully integrated all-in-one solution. When I say all-in-one, basically it comes with B2B, B2C, sales portal, vendor portal, marketing website, mobile commerce, also product management system. So all those are in one app. And based on what you decide to use, you can enable only that module. And so that way it becomes easy for you to implement only B2B customer portal now, and maybe in the future you wanted to jump into B2C to consumer-based website. So you can just turn on that feature. And same thing with the other modules. So again, just to go in detail with the modules, so B2B commerce, again, like this we call this as more like a business-to-business commerce or the customer portal, or you can use this as an order management module. So basically, this module will allow your existing customers, like your customers who are already in NAV, can have access to the website, and then they can log in based on the login credentials that are provided to them. and they can browse a closed site. So typically B2B is a closed site, and they can log in and browse the website only after the login. And they have access to their specific prices, their reports, their order information, like the account information, like all the orders that are in NAV will be displayed on the website, the invoices, credit memos, payments, and they can also have access to any NAV report. And the B2C, this one is more for your general public, like the consumer website. So if you are basically wanted to sell it to any consumers, you can open the website and they can register online and place orders right away. And that will basically gives you the free, like a new sales channel where you can market it to like the entire world, that they can place orders. And typically in the B2C, you will be doing a credit card because you don't know the customer, so you wanted to get the funds right away. So you will be either using PayPal or credit card, and those will automatically authorized and captured as part of the process. Sales portal will allow the salespeople to log into the portal, and then they can see their particular customers that are assigned in NAV, and then they can place orders and also check the customer account historical data in behalf of the customer. So this is a good tool. If the salespeople are on road or trade show, they can right away log in and take orders or look for their information. It's like a Salesforce automation tool. And the supplier vendor portal. So this one is one of the unique things that eShop offers. The vendor can log in and he can access his vendor related documents, like he can look at his vendor information, the purchase quotes, purchase orders, purchase invoices. They can update the shipments or any the date of delivery that they're gonna send it, or they also a lot of our customers use this for RFQ process, where they can submit multiple RFQs to different vendors for bidding process, and then they can get the different quotes from the vendors and accept the orders. Marketing website, again, like every business needs a marketing site, whether they wanted to use a web store or not. So with the eShop, we do provide a full-fledged marketing site where the customer can have like a just the static paged website for their company information, about us page, customer service pages, and any other things that they wanted to put it on the website, and also to capture like newsletters and send out like a mass email using the marketing site. And mobile commerce, again, like these days everything is mobile driven, so obviously like whatever we implement are a mobile friendly website. So basically those are responsive, so based on the device they logged in, it automatically adjusts the screen sizes. So if I'm opening from iPhone, iPad, or from any other bigger screens, then the website will automatically adjust to that screen. Again, these are some of the highlight of our products. I covered some of this, but we do provide like a connector. If somebody is using a Magento and they just want a connector, then we do provide a Magento connector that integrates NAV with Magento, and we do have a connector to the Amazon, eBay, and other social media platforms like Google Shopping and stuff. So I did not listed all the plugins here, but we do provide like a lot of extensions that talk to different third parties. And the cloud commerce, so we do provide the solution in the cloud environment as a SaaS model or a on-premise implementation. So it's up to customers how they wanted to implement this. So the key components that for any e-commerce that are needed are like payment processing. So eShop out of the box comes with credit cards, integration like Authorize.net, PayPal, and also ChargeLogic. If a customer is using ChargeLogic, we have a real-time integration with the ChargeLogic Connect server and ChargeLogic payments in NAV. So both the authorization happen on the website and the charging happening on the NAV during the shipment time. And other payment processing, like if the customer is on terms customer, they can put PO number and they can place orders on the PO. Shipping providers, we do have shipping providers like FedEx, UPS. So the eShop real time communicates with the FedEx, UPS, USPS, and other major carriers, but also provides a table in the back end where they can maintain their own rate table for based on the weight or based on the total dollar value. Again, if they are using eShip or some rate table in NAV, we have integrated with eShip, and also with custom tables in NAV can be pulled during the checkout process. Catalog and price management. So as I mentioned earlier, everything begins in NAV. So NAV is your master database for maintaining your categories, products, prices, inventory. But when it comes to the content related stuff like your long description, your videos, images, all those are maintained in the content management system. So eShop comes with a full-fledged content management system. We call it a CMS, where the end user can go to the backend on the website and do their edits on their own, like changing the descriptions or like adding videos, specifications, or something more related to the specs of the product. And the taxes, eShop out of the box provides tax integration to NAV tax system. So whatever is set up in NAV for that customer, whether it's tax liable or tax exempt, or if it's a taxed customer, those will all work automatically on the website. So during the checkout, based on the ship to location, it calculates the tax amounts, and it works same way as NAV. And the eShop is also integrated with the Avalara, Avatax, CCH, and we all do like that subscription-based pricing if the taxes are coming. Online order management, cart, email. So one of the unique things about eShop is whether it's created, whether the order is created in NAV or on the website, the customer can see those orders when he logs into the My Account section. Basically, all the orders will pull from NAV, so they can see all of that. And basically, historical data, if we go live today with eShop, if there is any data in NAV, then those will also be shown on the website. And the emails, and also in the My Account section, they can access the payments, invoices, credit memos, anything that are on their transaction history. And the emails, standard emails like order confirmation email, invoice email, the shipment email, those all be automatically sent out as the order is confirmed, as the order is shipped, and once the invoice is confirmed. Again, these are a few of our customers that I can fit in one slide. And as I said earlier, eShop is built for NAV as well as the Dynamics 365. So you can download the app from the app source. And also one of the important things is that we do offer eShop as an extension in NAV. So basically, without touching any standard NAV, with the extension, you can uninstall and install. Basically, this gives you a zero modification to your NAV, but we do have the other way for the older clients, but we modified only 7 objects in NAV. Okay, so those are my slides. Let me jump into the actual product demonstration. So I'll be using a quick demo site here that I just have it created for this demo. So again, like I'm using one of the parts company products here, and the look and feel of the website is completely configurable. And also we provide out of the box like 40 templates where you can pick one of the template and modify the template to make it unique or personalized to your business. Or if you have your own designs, you can just use those designs like maybe like a PowerPoint, like the Adobe PSDs, then those can be converted into the website. So the look and feel, whatever you are seeing on the website is completely configurable. The colors, the location of that. I'll go some of those in the back end. But let me quickly jump here. So eShop is a multi-store, multi-currency, multi-language. So if you have multiple locations, multiple countries, then these can be, eShop can be implemented in different countries for you. And here on the menus, again, like these menus are completely configurable. So if you want like categories in a more like a deeper level or with the image, those can be configured from the back end of NAV and enabled onto the website. And manufacturers, so they can browse based on the manufacturers. And if they want any menu items, they can build their own menu structure like the navigation structure from the back end. And we do support a very multi-facet search, full text search. If you're looking for any word, like it automatically like searches for the like, let me see if I have any like topics like a bag, and then it will search based on that, and it will suggest based on what you type. And on the banners, again, like on this homepage banners, these are driven from the backend. So basically, you can add any number of banners from the backend, and these banners can be customer specific, especially in the B2B customer portal. If you wanted to promote products differently based on who logs in, then you can have a specific banners for that particular customer or customer group. And also, these banners can be anywhere in the system. They can be on a category page, product page, or like on the side of the pages. So there are different sections on the website you can do. And these are some of the categories that we highlight are featured on the home page. These are driven from the back end, featured products that are driven from the back end, which one you wanted to highlight. So right now I'm not logged in, I'm not showing the prices, but you can, for B2C customers, there is just a permission where we can enable that so that anybody can see the prices and they can place orders. But you can do just like a catalog site where you don't need to show the prices or don't allow them to buy until you're ready. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And let me quickly jump into one of the categories here. Like I wanted to look at this particular category, and you see that category. Once I jump into the categories on the left side, automatically these attributes are filtered. So these are nothing but the specifications or attributes of the product. And again, like these, you can specify in NAV like attributes, and those will show up as an attribute, and you can filter that. I can say like, hey, show me only silicone based products. So these are automatically filtered. And especially in the auto industry, if you are selling to auto parts and stuff, then you can set up these as a model, year, make, and the customer can search based on that. Okay, let me log in and I wanted to show how the prices are driven. So let me, I wanted to log in as a NAV user, like a B2B user, and you'll see now I jump into finish impersonate. Oops, let me log out. I wanted to log in again. I logged in as a wrong guy. Okay, so now you can see that prices. Let me pick this particular product, and I wanted to talk a little bit about stock and prices. So here you can see for this particular products, I have a strike price and regular price. So these are driven from the NAV. So if I jump into NAV on this particular item, and oops, I'm just using the web client on this particular demo. Let's jump into that particular product. And here we have a quantity on hand as 100 and quantity on hand on sales order as 4. That's why on the website, like it is 96. So basically it's looking at the availability. So if somebody is placing order in NAV or if they are placing from another browser, then immediately the stock will show up the decremented inventory. Or if the PO is coming in, then the stock will increase. Again, like you can hide that or show that price stock, or you can just show in stock, out of stock, it's up to you. Or we can just don't show anything. And also you can take back orders or you don't take back orders based on the stock, So this can be adjusted from the back end. So whether you allow back orders or not. So that's with the stock. So, and if you have multi-warehouses, so we do provide like multi-warehouse inventory on the website, so they can see like different levels of breakdown by the location. And let's look at the prices. So here we have a $22 as the list price. And if I look at my prices, my sales prices, so I have a specific price to that particular customer, 10,000. So basically when I logged in as that NAV user, that user is connected to 10,000 and those are the prices that shows. So if I go ahead and let's say I wanted to change this price to like $11 or something, right? And when I jump into the website, based on what I updated, it will immediately pick up that prices. So NAV is your only source of prices, so there will be no mismatch, and all the customer specific price rules that you have in NAV will be honored on the website. So that's with the prices. And let me quickly jump into a product where I can show you more how the content is set up. So on this particular product, if you see, I have different tabs here and different tabs for your overview, like your long descriptions, if you have any videos, if you have specifications like color, material, all that, reviews, contacts. These are basically driven from the back end of the website. So I'll show you how. But we also support like customer who, this is an algorithm based on what other people are buying, it automatically suggests you that, and also the related products. So you can specify any similar products like substitute products for upsell, cross-sell stuff. So those are all there. And also as an administrator, because I gave administrative role to this particular user, he also has the backend access. So with the manage user, then you can maintain some of the product content related stuff in the backend. So here you can see the product name and stuff. These are coming from NAV. We pulled it, but when it comes to the long description, you can add videos, images, links, or do formatted description, or you can put your own code, like any source files that you wanted to add. All that things you have ability to update in the backend, and that will immediately show on the website. So you really don't need any programming languages, and you can maintain these descriptions in multiple languages and stuff. And also each product can be associated to multiple categories, multiple manufacturers, and we do support multi-store, so you can have one database but multiple stores. Like if you have different product lines, then you can have different URLs for each product line, and you can maintain which product goes into which website. And we do support a vendor portal. I'll talk a little bit in that. And customer role. So this one is a good one where you can say specific products based on the customer or customer role. So you can have a specific customer catalog. So each catalog can be based on the customer type or based on the customer. And all the related products, cross-sell products that will show on the shopping cart. And we do support full search engine optimization. And this is very important, especially if you want to have the Google or other search engines index your website, so that if somebody is searching for a particular product, then your website will come up in the search results. So you can maintain all that in these keywords and descriptions. We do support multi-pictures, and these pictures can be based on a URL, or we can upload directly on the web server. And also we can upload multiple images at once, or we can push it from NAV into the website. So there are multiple ways we can allow the pictures. Product attributes. So these will be more like if we have like a variant items in NAV, we use like size, color, and stuff. I'll show you an example on that in a second. Specifications, this is where you can specify the attributes of the product, all that standard stuff. And tabs. So tabs is where you can specify like different tabs. So I added one tab for videos. If you wanted to add like a cooking instruction video or installation video, installation tab, or a downloads tab, any tab you wanted to add, you can literally add a tab. And those tabs are very like, basically it's like a Word template, and you can put whatever information you wanted to put in that tab. Okay, so that's with the products. Let me run through a checkout process. So let me see, there are a couple of products in here already. I wanted to delete and show you how you can add them. So let's go back to that particular product. I wanted to purchase this product. Add to cart, and again, like we have this pop-ups. When you add, you can have this pop-up, and we can put more information on this product, like upsell, cross-sell products, to show it here, so that they can also add the other stuff right from this screen pop-ups. And once we add, we also have a pop-up where like shows like the drop-down with what all in the shopping cart and stuff. So some of those unique features. And on the shopping cart, these are prices that are driven from NAV. So whatever customized prices you have, that will driven onto the website. Also line discounts. So if you have line discounts, those will automatically show up on the website. And we do allow to put any custom nodes, like your shipping nodes. If you wanted to collect any license numbers, like tax numbers or whatever you wanted to, you can put this, and this will go into NAV's table. And we do support rate shopping, coupon codes. One of the key features eShop offers is coupon codes. And these coupon codes are built in NAV. So if you look at in NAV, we have a coupon table where you can set up buy one, get one free, buy one, get two free, or whatever combination scenarios you wanted to do. And these coupons not only work on the website, but these will work on the NAV also. So with our engine, it comes with that. Let me run through a few checkout process here. And again, like the shipping billing addresses, these coming from the shipping address table. So whatever is in the address table, they can see that, or they can add a new one or edit the existing one, and that will update in the NAV. So it's only one place where all your addresses are maintained. Shipping methods, you can determine what shipping methods you wanted to display on the website. Same thing with the payments. If they are a terms customer, they can have terms like PO and credit card. If they are a B2C customer, they will be only a credit card customer. And quickly, I'll just run as a PO guy. And once I confirm, I get the order number from NAV. So you don't have like a different web order and NAV order. There is only one order. It's called the NAV, the order number, and that is same as in NAV. So if I jump into NAV, look at the sales orders, and just wanted to search for this order that we just created. And here is the order that we just created on the website. And now on this particular order, it's like a standard NAV sales order, but it comes in an open state. Somebody can review it and ship it to the warehouse. So it's and also any edits, like let's say I wanted to change quantity in NAV, and if I look at my website, the order confirmation, it will immediately show the changes that I made. So I updated the quantity in NAV, that will also reflect on the website. So this screen is basically looking at your NAV and all the changes, like if there are partial shipments or if you're putting tracking information, those all will automatically show up onto the website. And the customer can also do reorders, and we also have quick order they can do based on the SKU number and stuff. And quickly, like they can also run the order confirmation reports from the website, and this one is actually running your standard NAV reports, and they can see the sales order reports on the website. And in the My Account section, B2B customer also have the access to update their addresses, or they can see all their shipping addresses that are in the system, edit them, or add a new one. All the open orders in the system, so basically whatever is in NAV will show, and all the closed orders like the invoices, they can see them, they can print them, or they can look at the details and print from the backend from the website. They also have access to reports. So reports is where you can basically enable like customer statement reports or customer trial balance report, or whatever reports you have it in NAV can be enabled, and they can run those and see all their transactional data. And the transactions, this one is basically allows the website to show all their payments, credit memos, invoices, anything that is on their account, so they can see all that information. We also have a pay invoice feature. I don't have this on this, but they can pay the invoices directly from the website. Also, they can manage their own employees. So if they wanted to give access to multiple people, they can add multiple logins, and they can add or delete from the website. So the customer has that flexibility to do that. And quickly, I wanted to talk a little bit about different types of products that NAV offers and how they are adapted on the website. So you have looked at the standard products, but we do have like a group products that is basically if they are selling like a unit of measure, then they can enable like a different unit of measure. They can do pack pieces. So in NAV, they can enable which unit of measures they wanted to show on the website. So we do support a multi-unit of measure, kit items. So if the customer is using the bill of materials, those can be displayed as a configurable kit on the website, and they can buy different options, and that will create a assembly order back in the NAV. So basically it creates based on the selection that they made on the configuration, it will create a assembly order in the backend. We do support variant items, and again on this one I have one drop down, but we do support like multi drop down, and those can be like color, size, style. So however we configure, and this, if I look at in NAV, like you can do based on the variant items. We have a separate layer called variations. Okay, not on this one item. I think I wanted to see. So see here, like I have a t-shirt where t-shirt typically have like variations, right? Color and size. So you can specify the color and size, and that will become like the drop downs on the website, and it will also becomes variant with that combination of blue, yellow, and color. So we do support kits, unit of measure, simple items, and variant items on the website. Let me log out and quickly run through a registration process, and let me register here as a new customer. And I'm gonna just use, so Innovia. And so right now I'm doing a registration on the website. And so any new customer, they can do registration. So again, like we do support like a guest checkout, but with the registration, it will actually create an account in NAV. So if I go into the NAV, look for my, let me see, my eShop users. If I look at my eShop users, it just creates a new user right now. So this is the the user that we just created, and it also associated a customer to it. So in NAV, it basically creates a customer for that particular account that they registered. So now when somebody is placing order, it goes against that particular customer. And now the checkout process is same as B2B, but one thing you'll notice, like his pricing will be different from what the earlier prices were. So now his price is $22. Earlier it was like 11 because I had a customer specific prices. So that's how you can differentiate like the specific prices based on the customer login. And if it's a regular B2C guy, then he will get the retail prices or whatever price group that you set it up. And this customer also has access to my account section, and he can look at all his information. The only thing he will not have some of the transactional details like balances and stuff, because he's really never has a balance. He will always pay with the credit card. Let me log in as a, let me see if I have a salesperson. Let me see. I wanted to pick a salesperson quickly. And I wanted to show. So here I have a salesperson. If I log in as this particular salesperson, let me impersonate this guy, and you'll see there is a drop down. Now I have an option to select my customer. So as a salesperson, I can pick what customer I wanted to place orders for. So if I pick my 10,000 customer, now it shows that this guy is logged in, and now my prices and everything will be based on the login that I am. So it's showing me $11. If I pick a different customer, then it will pick a different price. So based on the customer that I'm logged in. So now I'm logged in as 2000 and my prices for that. So it's basically acting as if that customer is logged in, but it looks at the NAV to build which customers he's assigned to. And he also has the ability to check his account status for that particular customer and look at his all open orders, invoices, credit memos. Basically, whatever customer can do, he can do, but he has option to change the customers, and also he has the ability to update prices on the shopping cart, if whether he can give discount based on the thresholds and stuff. And quickly, let me log in as a vendor. So I wanted to log in as a vendor, and you'll see once I log in as a vendor, in my account section, I have access to purchase quotes. So these are some of the purchase quotes that the vendor has access to. Basically, now the vendor can, if they need to look at his purchase quote that has been created for him, he can look at that, whether he can deliver that or not, and he can also print that from the back end. And he also has access to the purchase orders. Purchase orders will give all the orders that are against that particular vendor that he logged in as. And on the purchase order, he can enter comments. So like I can say like, hello, test 1, 2, 3, and I can also upload a document. Let me update the comments. And I wanted to upload a document. Like typically on the purchase order, he might have like an invoice or something. So he can just upload the invoices so that it attaches onto the NAV. And he can also update quantity or delivery dates, whatever he has editable here, they can update that. And if I jump into NAV now, I can see on the particular purchase order, there will be some comments. And again, like we notify that there is a comment made on this purchase order. So we do support like full notifications based on when they upload a document or when they make a comment. And if I look at comments, here is the comments that we just entered on the website and all the attachments that we uploaded on the website. So that, like the link that we just uploaded, it creates a document link on the website, and the changes that we made to the shipment dates on the website. And they can also download the purchase orders, especially if you have a different factories outside the country. You can provide them like the specification documents along with the purchase orders, so they can see the product PLM documents and stuff. And they also have the ability to view all the purchase invoices. So here is a purchase invoice screen where they can download all their existing purchase invoices, and they can see the payment status on the invoice, whether that one is paid or not. So instead of calling you guys, they can just go onto the website and see whether it's paid or not. And they also have the ability to upload documents, and this is a very good feature when you are doing vendor onboarding. So if you wanted to collect like W-9 forms or contracts or something, you can just provide them, and they can just upload these W-9 forms, and it will automatically attach to the vendor card in NAV. They also can see what all documents they have uploaded so far. So they also have the ability to access their own downloads. And generic library. So if you wanted to give them like any document library with all the contracts or RFP process for them or anything like that, you can provide them the folders with different folder structure where they can download the documents from the website. And also, if you wanted to give them access to reports, they can have access to their purchase reports or else the vendor performance reports, or whatever reports that you have against a vendor in NAV, they can download from the website. And let me log out, and I wanted to quickly browse through a few the things from the admin side. So as an administrator, you have access to the backend where you have a quick like a dashboard where you can see all the stats of the website, like what orders, how many are pending, and the new customers, what the totals, like some of the key elements that are on the website. And from the website, you also have the ability to do like discounts, promotions, like free shipping over this amount, or $20 off based on this order total. So you can set up that. We do support like newsletter subscribers. So on the website, somebody can register for newsletter and it can send out campaigns. Like if you wanted to send out a mass email and stuff, they can do that. And content management system, this is where you can build your own web pages. So if you wanted to build a web page, like you wanted to do like a like your About Us page, your company information, you can build a page and you can put whatever information you want in this page. So, and this will basically, you can have a link and that can be anywhere on the website. And based on topics pages, you can build like marketing pages or any information that you wanted to give to the customer, you can build a web page. Message templates, this will be utilized for building your email content. So if you wanted to send out an email to the customer based on the welcome email or order confirmation, you have the ability to update the content of that email. So you can build your own content, put your logos or make it more personalized. News, so we do provide like news section where if you wanted to give news items to the customers, you can build that. We do have a blog section, you can do that. Again, like there are a lot of other configuration settings, like payment settings, like all the payment methods that we offer, like your credit cards, PayPal, all that, and the shipping providers out of the box. Like we do have many, I'm just listing some here. But one other thing, when it comes to this plugin, so there are like a lot of plugins that are out there built by third parties and stuff, like you can download them, install them, just like how you have add-ons in NAV or apps in the 365. So our plugin also has like a full list of them. And again, like if you wanted to update any sliders on the home page, this is where you can build your sliders and update those images and stuff. So pretty much like you can build any number of sliders and show that on the website. All these are like some of them. We do provide plugins for Google Analytics, for Google tracking, marketing tracking stuff. Also like the chat feature. So those are all available. And if you wanted to change any color schemes or fonts and stuff, you can do that directly from the backend, like which color scheme you want. You can pick your own color that you wanted to customize. You can pick whatever color you want, and the website will automatically turn into that color. So again, like there are a lot of things from the backend that you can do. But quickly, let me show you how it looks on the mobile. So if you are browsing the site on a mobile device, let me shrink this and show you. So it automatically adjusts to that screen sizes. So now that if it was an iPad, this is how it's gonna look with a 2-column structure. Like here is my products in a 2-column structure, nicely laid out. Now let's say the same website, if you browse from the iPhone, then it will become one column layout. So based on the website, the device size, it automatically adjusts, and then basically your menus also change to adapt to that screen sizes. So again, like I think those are the things that I wanted to highlight. And again, like why us, or what is that? Like because it's a fully integrated all-in-one solution, so you kind of get all the modules that a typical e-commerce customer portal needs for any business. So we have done in multiple places where they just use one module, or they can do multiple modules, and we can do this in as little as 10 days. We have customer we took in 10 days live, or if they have like a lot of customization, we have a more like a project plan, and we follow that. And again, like all the prices, inventory, addresses only in NAV, so that makes it easy for managing the data and the website. So there is no need of batch and sync process and assuming the prices are not updated. So you don't need to worry about. And we are utilizing standard NAV web services, so all the securities that are in place with the permissions in NAV will be honored, and there is no direct write to any of the SQL tables, so your integrity of data and security is in place. And we can implement this solution in multiple ways, like real time, where you pull everything from NAV, or you can do like offline, where you don't connect to NAV, but you can do in a sync process way, like periodically, or you can do some elements real time and some elements offline. And we do have built on an open source platform, so there's like thousands of apps and extensions available in the market that can be used. And we do provide a full CMS. So with the CMS, you can basically, without programming, you can modify your website from the back end. And we do support all types of NAV items, like assembly items, multi-unit of measures, variants, and we added the coupon layer. And we do support any NAV report. So if you have a report in NAV, you can just display on the website. And we do support multi-store, multi-language, multi-company, all the things that are needed for a multi-international company. Again, I think that's that, and we do follow a strict implementation methodology, the 7-step, like a project rollout perspective. Okay, I think those are the things that I wanted to cover. So Angie, at this point, I'll just wanted to see if there are any questions from any of the attendees.
No, Naveen, none have come through.
Okay, great. So again, from my experience, I just wanted to run through a few questions that I typically get from the customer. Hey, can your system be implemented in a phased approach? Like most of the time, customer is not ready for rolling out all the modules. They say, like, can we just do like a marketing site now, like a catalog site now, and later e-commerce site? Yes, we can do that, because as I said, it's all-in-one solution based on the permissions. You can do implement one module at a time. And other questions we have is like how it works with the Dynamics 365. So as you know, Dynamics 365 is based on NAV. So our core is same, and whatever we have that built for NAV is available on the D365 based on what D365 features are enabled by Microsoft. So, and other questions, do we roll out, how do we manage upgrades? Typically, whenever Microsoft releases a new release of NAV, within a week, we try to release our app onto the new version. And we always stick to that plan. Whenever NAV releases a new version, we release a new version from the NAV side, but we also release service packs and new releases from the website perspective. So we always have new features added to the web front end, and especially the web is a ever-changing dynamic world. So we always have to be up to date with the latest technologies on the web front end also. And other questions the customers ask, like, can they maintain the website on their own once they go live? Yes, and we always recommend that, because product management or like the content related stuff is something that your team knows better than us. So once we implement, you will be managing all of that. And also you can manage the customizations, changing or adding pages on your own. So unless you have a major customization to the core of the products, that's where we try to come in. But typically once we implement, our customers are self-sustained. Okay, I think those are some of the questions. I'm sure, like, if you have any other questions, you can definitely email Angie, and she can route it to me. Okay, yeah, Angie, I think I'm pretty much done with the things that I wanted to cover here. So.
All right, Naveen, thank you very much for that informative presentation. Like Naveen said, if you have any other questions you would like to discuss with us, don't hesitate to contact us. You can contact us at info@innovia.com, or you can call us on our 800 line, 800-834-7700. And I'd just like to thank everyone who attended today, and thank Naveen for the presentation. We look forward to seeing you all on one of our future webinars, which can be found at innovia.com. Under events, we have several events coming up yet this month. We have a couple next week. Our very own Jeff Progalski will be presenting on Business Central and NAV. That's going to be on August 28th. And then we have FastPath that will be presenting on best practices for setting up audit trails in Dynamics NAV on August 29th. So if you're interested in those or any of our future webinars, please don't hesitate to register. All right, well, we will go ahead and end this presentation. And I just want to thank everyone again for attending. And thank you, Naveen. We look forward to seeing you on one of our future webinars. Have a great day,
Thanks,
everyone.
Angie. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.